everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole with Made from Scrap, and I'm going to do a little recap of the coloring retreat that I did. This is with alcohol markers. It is with StampAnniething, and it was in Orlando, Florida this year, and it was all Muppet theme. So I do have a video already that give a little snapshot while we were at the retreat, what the opening day was like, basically with all the goodies and that kind of thing. Everybody's excited. Atmosphere and all of that. So here I'm going to do just a quick rundown of all of the projects that we made and the things that we got for this retreat. So the first thing that Annie does is that she creates basically a card to go by that tells you what the markers are that you're going to be using and what portion of, in this case, the body part that it's going to be coloring. So this gives you a guide to go by. So we start out by pulling out markers so that you can be ready to work through all of the coloring techniques that they go through. So we did the first day, Kermit the Frog, Miss Piggy, and Fozzie the Bear. Aren't they just adorable? Let me also say that each day you also get at her retreats a stamp that she designs, and then the matching die that goes along with it. So this is a wonderful value because, like I said, each and every day you get something packaged like this in addition to other things. So this was the first day, and we also got the Studebaker car. Isn't that awesome? So that's day one. So let me go ahead and show you the projects. You also get this card. Each day that she comes up with, it tells you the projects of the day. So like this, Kermit's rainbow slider card, Piggy's dressing room, and Fozzie on stage. And then the bonus project at the end is a little mini album. So the first day, this was the first card. This is the Kermit that we color. Initially, you do your coloring. It's already pre-stamped for you so that you can get right to the project, learning about the techniques and so on. And then all of the pieces and parts for the actual item that you're going to be placing the coloring onto is already cut for you, and you just do the assembly. So it's really fun. So this is the slider card. These are already, the sentiments are already cut out for you and everything. She gives you pop dots there at the retreat to use. So the only thing you really need to bring is a bottle of glue. I bought a little small bottle of glue. Okay, and then let's see, my markers, of course, and a pair of scissors, really. Everything else she pretty much supplies for you. So that's Mr. Kermit the Frog. This is the dressing room project. Isn't it adorable, Miss Piggy? Look how glitterific this is. All these little pieces and parts, the little tiny rhinestones and all, are already packaged for you. I did a little bit of marker coloring on there, and then I brought a little thing of twine, but you didn't have to do that. So again, this is the piece that we color. We learned about some of the techniques to bring some folds into her outfit. And then we did, oh, I brought a little gel pen as well. But she'll always provide a list of items to bring to the retreat. Okay, so that was Miss Piggy, and then next was Fozzie Bear. This is the little pop-up stage that we built, the little 3D, so you can see this is a hexagon card. We colored the little penguins here. We colored Fozzie. We learned about the technique to make him fuzzy. We went ahead and colored his little chicken. Do you know her name? Is it Camilla? I think it's Camilla. No, that's not Camilla. Oh darn, I already forgot. And then of course the sentiments, like I said. So Waka Waka, joke's on you, I didn't forget your birthday. Isn't that adorable? Look at the little microphone. So this is a little pop-up card that we did, and you can lay it flat. I'm just keeping it up because it's going to be on my shelf. So that is the last of the coloring projects, and then the final item that we do is something that has no coloring with it, so it's quick to put together. So this happened to be a rainbow card, and a little rainbow mini album. So she gave us all these materials, and we just glued on the decorative paper that she designed onto each of the cutout pieces, and then a couple of little clouds. So you put this together, and then you can decorate it on your own later on. So that's the quick cake project. Then moving on to day number 2. So day number 2, we did animal. Here is the prior card, this little card that awaits you at your desk. Isn't it just adorable? So you open it up. Hey there, party animal. Today we're going to be rocking out with the Electric Mayhem. It says Animal Stage pop-up card, Zoot musical slider, Dr. Teeth psychedelic card, and then the bonus project that we do no coloring on was the mini note cards. So let me show you that one. So that one, like I said, we went through animal, and also see how it gives you an example of the coloring techniques. Animal, here's Dr. Teeth playing his keyboard, and then we have Zoot. Isn't he adorable? So those are the 3 coloring items. So here is Zoot. This is the little pop-up card. Let me do it like this. This is the little, slider card. So we create this. We do all the coloring techniques, like I said, and then put together the slider card. Isn't that adorable? And it just opens like so. Oh, she also provided us some little sequins that are her StampAnniething adornment. So this happens to be the musical notes. Okay, so you can put additional embellishments on your projects if you care to. So that is one project. Here is the psychedelic card with Dr. Teeth. Isn't that cool? So in this case, we had this foil card. It was already scored. She uses a laser cutter to cut all these items. And we went ahead and did all of the gluing of the musical notes, the black cardstock onto the white cardstock, but they're already cut out for you. We did the coloring here of Dr. Teeth, put a little bit of gold sparkle in that tooth. Keep it gold, baby. And this is the card. So isn't that awesome? So like I said, all these little pieces are already pre-cut out for you, and then you just assemble the project. Okay. So I had a couple extra pieces. I went ahead and just used a scrap piece of paper and put them down so that I could have another little, item, maybe for a junk journal or so. All right, last coloring project for the day happened to be animal, and we made him a stage and made it a little pop-up stage here. Apologies for that. Here is the pop-up card, like I was saying. Again, all of the pieces were already pre-cut out, so we just did the assembly and the pop dotting, and isn't this just adorable? So here's some of the leftover rhinestones that we got from Miss Biggie's project, and is the coloring. And then last but not least is the little mini note card. So here we put together, look how adorable. So this is basically a take on animal. Here, I'm not going to know these characters' names, but he's, I think, the boyfriend of Camilla from the band. Then you have this one. This is Dr. Teeth. I have to put a little gold dot on there. I forgot about that. This is Zoot. He's the saxophonist, right? Isn't he a cool guy with his sunglasses? And then here is Camilla. She is the bass player, right? So isn't she adorable? Okay, so that is day number 2 projects. Let me show you the stamp set and die set that came along with day number 2. Okay, here it is. Isn't this awesome? And these are just brand new for sale now. So you can check out StampAnniething.com and take a look and see how you can go ahead and purchase these projects. Actually, just the stamp and die, so. Okay, until they last. Only until they last. Okay, day number 3. Day number 3, where is he at? He is the little beaker guy. Isn't he cute? Look at this little hair. It's so adorable. And so he opens up like this. Meep, meep. Final day 3, Bunsen beaker flip card, Statler and Waldorf slimline, and then the Pepe Tiki Hut is the projects for day number 3. So let me show you the stamp set and die. And by the way, look, she made us all little Muppets for ourselves right there. We sent in a picture of ourselves, and then she recreated a Muppet for everybody. Gave us this little zipper bag, gave us a t-shirt, all with a Muppet, that same Muppet that she created for everybody on it. This is day 3 stamp set. So look at these guys. You got the chef. We didn't make a project with the chef, but we can definitely do that, right? Especially coming up with Christmas. So if you haven't picked up this stamp set, you can do so. But isn't this adorable? Look at Pepe. Beaker. So very fun. Those are that. Let's see the projects. So first project, we colored the professor. We made this little flip card. Again, all the pieces except for the coloring is all put together. So you have all these little pieces right here, and this flips like so. And there is Beaker right there. Isn't he cute? Those are the two that we put together, that we colored. Okay, Nicole, why isn't this flipping right? I got it. There we go. Whoop. It's sticking for me. Why is it sticking for me? I had fat fingers or something? I don't know, probably. Right? But there we go. Boop. Boop. So cute. So you can write a little sentiment on there if you like, because you'll be covered. Yeah, why? This way. Oh my gosh, why is that so hard for me? Anyhow, that is the card. She started giving us a shaker element, right, to use with the musical notes for one of the projects too. I forgot to mention, but we didn't end up using that for these projects, but you can use it on another project you create. So here is the second one. I should have shown these too. This is Dr. Bunsen Honeydew, right? He has a honeydew face. Then we have Beaker. Isn't he cute? Those little shoes. Little hairs sticking up. Then we have Waldorf and Statler. And then we have Pepe the King Prawn. So cute. So cute. All right. Here is Waldorf and Statler. Look at these little old guys. We made him pop up on this card. You have a velvet, you know, for the curtain call, right? We made the little stage. We put together the little stage. Again, all those pre-cut pieces for you. So all you do is concentrate on the coloring techniques that you're there to learn. All right, next project, moving on, is Pepe the King Prawn. So this is the last project that we put together. We colored all his little fancy drinks, and his little tiki hut is put together like that. And this is the coloring. Isn't he adorable? Oh my gosh, I love it so much. All right, and then she did go ahead and give us a whole package of sheets to do additional pockets for our rainbow album. And look, this is me and my little friend. We found, because this was in Orlando, we found at one of the nearby stores one of those photo booths, and it just happened to have Muppets. What are the chances? So we had a good time with that, like little kids, right? Okay, everybody, in the evenings, if you're asking, this is basically during the day. This is done during each day time, and then in the evenings, it's all about having more fun, learning and meeting the people that have attended the retreat with you by playing games. So super fun. I encourage you to check it out, and thanks for watching, everyone. I look forward to bringing you other crafty projects real soon. Until next time, happy crafting, you all. Goodbye.